This is a really low bridge. A lot of people hit it. 4.4 meters. Good morning. This video is brought to you by Sutco Transportation. Sutco is hiring Class 1 flat deck drivers in BC and Alberta. Go to sutco.ca to apply and use promo code QUANFAN to receive an extra $100 on your first paycheck. Good morning.
Good morning.
Just finished editing yesterday's video while I was getting a grease job done on this trailer. It's not my trailer. My trailer doesn't have those wide load lights built in like this one does. I want my trailer back. We are in Chilliwack. Not where I'm supposed to be. It's supposed to be in Eastport. Things happened. Out comfy. There we go. Start the video and my throat clogs up immediately. It's like, has to happen, huh? It was fine before I hit record. Let's get on to Highway 1. We're on Lickman. We get onto Highway 1. So yesterday, we were going to get unloaded and reloaded and all that stuff and go to Eastport and deliver in Idaho today first thing in the morning. Got a phone call. Different driver has a load going to Vancouver, which ran into some problems. Well, let's talk about those problems first. So the site that this load's getting delivered to, should be able to go. Someone ran a forklift through a power line pole and got power lines down, and instead of having this load delivered today morning, it's now going to be delivered either today afternoon or tomorrow morning. So you got to fix all the power line issues. Which means the load that the driver that was pulling this load, he cannot get home because he lives in Calgary. That extra weight means he can't get home for the weekend. And he has plans for the weekend. He has to get home for the weekend. So we got the phone call and go, hey, can you swap trailers? You live closer to Vancouver. Even if we can't unload this till Friday morning, you can still get home for the weekend. I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll just swap the load and head home. Well, no, you can't exactly do that either because it's a two drop load. The first drop is in Chilliwack, which we dropped off today morning at 7 a.m. It's now 8:59. And they have to have their load between 7 and 10. I'm like, well, in that case, I can't go home. But let us hammer down, get this load loaded, and oh, by the way, could you stop at the shop and get that trailer greased? Like, okay. And they said, and if you can't deliver the load, we'll pay for the wait time. I'm like, okay. I hate sitting around doing nothing, but we'll get paid for wait time if we can't get unloaded. So my goal now is, I talked to the on-site peoples already, is to just go to the Petro Pass in Coquitlam and park there, and the job site, she'll call me once they're ready for me. So we're just going to drive there. It's about an hour away. Drive there, park her, and then it'll be about 20-30 minutes away from the job site depending on traffic. Once they call me, I'll head on in and hopefully, really hopefully, deliver this load today. Warm sitting in the sun, so I turned the heat down. Oh, shoot. Where are we? Oh, you know what? We can just fuel up in Coquitlam at that Petro Pass. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna fuel up, but if we're waiting there, let's fuel up in Coquitlam. Although the gas price is way more expensive there on hard lock or not. And maybe not. We're still over half a tank of fuel. Probably cheaper if we just waited until we were back out here. I don't know. I just won't make up my mind. So it's not a super wide load. What, 9.7 feet?
9.65.
9.65 feet. Alright, car. When you kind of just stop beside me, you gonna finish passing me or not? You came flying up on me on the bridge and now you're just hanging out beside me? Your radar detector go off or something? Trees are all filled in, a little breezy. Squeeze in front of that car. I'm like, I've got enough room. They're not going to like it, but I have enough room. For safety, I'm going to do that. remember what this lake used to be called? No? I was going to say you can use your words, but you said your throat hurts.
It does.
All the allergies?
I don't know if it's that or something else.
When I say this lake, I mean we're driving in what used to be a lake. They diked everything up and pumped the lake empty. And there's still pumping stations here, always pumping it empty. If those pumps fail, it becomes a lake again. So I guess it'll be rush hour. We're going to be slammed with traffic here right after Abbotsford. It'll be the end of rush hour. Desperate. It needs to be a 6-lane highway all the way from Chilliwack to Greater Vancouver. Sumas River. On the left-hand side there, we do a lot of mulching. Manure, soil, wood chips all mixed together and made into mulch. Apparently quite flammable. The whole pile caught on fire last year. I guess you have to mix it together and let it rot and stuff, and that creates a lot of gases.
They had a lot of RVs.
Yeah, they had a few.
Yeah. So that's good news.
Yeah. Yeah, when the lots start filling up, that means the prices come down a bit. I think we're looking to buy an RV at a very bad time as far as gas power, battery power is concerned. When are the nice battery power RVs going to be out? That'd be pretty awesome. Get the whole roof of the RV solar panels. Maybe some folding out panels. If you charge it, you have an hour of drive time, but you can run everything inside off of those batteries and go to a supercharger once every 2 or 3 days. Charge up, depending on what your use of it was. If you're just out camping, maybe use a supercharger once a week. Okay, to fill up the batteries. But we're not quite there yet. And batteries are not. If you're buying a battery car to save the world, you're not doing it. The way they're mining battery ingredients, it's horrible for the environment. All the plastic products of it. The car is not going to save the world, in my opinion. Overall picture, is it better for the environment than a gas car? It could be. It could be. If everything was mined and worked environmentally. But money. Money, money. It's always money. You want to mine everything the cheapest way possible. To be environmentally clean, it's going to cost a lot of money. So if you bought yourself an electric car to save the world, you didn't do anything. Sorry. I still want an electric car. I'm saying it's going to move. And we're not even going to talk about where the electricity comes from. That electricity has to come from somewhere. It also has environmental concerns. Guess I said, as we hit Abbotsford, we're going to be in the traffic. Guess what? We've hit Abbotsford. That bus in front of me is getting a headache, giving me a headache. It's burning a lot of oil. Oh, I've tried to move the dash cam. I guess some of you might have noticed there's every shot there's a little, kind of on the left-hand side, there's a little blurry spot, looks like a bug or something, and it's actually a rock chip in the glass. Small little rock chip. Got a rock that hit that windshield there. And I've been noticing the last couple of weeks, I'm like, every video has that. I'm like, let's see if I can change the camera angle a little bit, so we don't have that rock chip in the shot every single time. So I'll play around with it and see what we can do. Luckily the bus turned off. Alright, Mitsubishi. Speed up or slow down. Gotta figure this out. Okay, I'll slow down. You're not gonna figure it out. You're just gonna drive into the side of me. That's what those runways are for, to get up to speed. Now it's up to me, because I gotta merge to match the vehicle in front of me and behind me to fit into the space. If you're the one merging, it's your responsibility to match speed and line yourself up between the other two vehicles. That's how zipper merging works. So I have Jess with me, but she's not doing you guys any good with the sore throat.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get sick.
I don't think you're sick. I think it's just allergies,
I have sinuses.
which would be because of allergies.
Yeah, something. I'll locate some medicine and see if that helps. That or I can find a Tim Hortons for tea or something. Or maybe the Metro Pass has something.
Empty logger is where the empty logger is going. Not sure why an empty logging truck would be headed into the city.
That is different.
There are some lumber mills in Vancouver along the river, but the logs get floated in on the river.
Maybe he's gonna do a repair shop or something.
Oh yeah, it could be. Heading to a repair shop or a home office or something. I'm signaling and the car speeds up into my blind spot. Toyota, you have a death wish, and you want to be in this lane anyway. If you see a truck signaling, do not drive into their blind spot. Oh.
You want to just be that way.
Okay. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna park it for the day. That's it. I'm done.
See, there's just
People are being idiots.
another one over there.
Yeah, they're. Oh, by the way, this happens every day. So this is not. This happens every day, every single day. Yeah, they're lane shifters. They just swap from one lane to the other. Every day. So I'm just. Today we're gonna be in traffic, so it'll be a little more highlighted. There could be a bunch in a row instead of one here, one there. But I noticed the last 3 weeks or so, drivers have gotten aggressive. It's just been different kind of driving the last 3 weeks or so. Guess what happened 3 weeks ago? COVID restrictions got reduced dramatically, which means there's a lot more vehicles out here. Some people that are used to the roads being quite empty are now frustrated that they're stuck in traffic, and they're now driving aggressively because they're late for work. They didn't do the math, realizing COVID restrictions meant more traffic. And I've just noticed all over the last 3 weeks, it's just been a lot of aggressive traffic that has been quite irritating. I've been yelling out of my windscreen. Windshield. That's the American way of saying it. I was saying it the European way. Thanks a lot. It's all your fault for commenting and using other terms. Where was I unloading last time in the US? I can't remember, but they just go, "You sure you're from Canada? You don't have the Canadian accent." Yep, I'm sure I'm from Canada. Read my plate. So does that mean Canadians think I have an accent? If Americans think I don't have one?
You'll have to ask somebody that doesn't know you.
Okay, Canadians, do I have an accent? I was born in Belize, grew up in Belize, Mexico, Manitoba, Ontario, and lived in British Columbia for many years now. That forklift has its lights on.
That's me one dead battery.
It's going to be a dead battery by the time they deliver it. Why is this forklift not start up? You just delivered it. Why does it not start up? Because you left the lights on. Or if it's headed to the shop, because it doesn't start up, the mechanic will go, "Yeah, you left the lights on. You just have to charge the battery." And it'll be misdiagnosed. Ooh. What are you doing? Right in front of me? What are you doing? I know I'm taking this gap in traffic. Take advantage of that to get past. It's probably the gravel truck that's the slow one. See the back end of a different trailer for a bit.
They're lining up for some reason.
Yep, they are lining up for a reason. That means there's probably construction ahead and they probably get called out one at a time. Trucker so-and-so, go. because where they're going is probably only room for one truck to be loading or unloading or whatever they're doing. See brake lights. Still lots of space in front of us, but I think that space is going to get smaller. There we go. Read the road. I knew it was going to happen before it happened.
And they almost rear-ended the forklift. They were too close. They almost swerved right off the road.
Okay. Well, you bet both of these vehicles merge back to the left lane. And guess what, guys? The left lane's moving quicker. You guys should merge back to the left lane. Here's your space. Didn't do it? You guys have surprised me. Oh, there we go. There goes one of them. I think you actually lost one space doing that because they were behind that tow truck with the forklift, so the van lost one space by making the lane changes. I suspect the car is making a right-hand turn at the next exit. Probably the only reason they haven't gone to the left lane yet. Thanks, Carmen. Sure, car, you don't want to go in that lane? Move up a little faster. Better speed up to 80. Got it. Yeah, whenever someone takes that space in front of me, they don't realize I was leaving just enough space for me if that car in front of me slams on the brakes that I can still stop. Now that you took that space, you stop immediately. I no longer have the space I needed to stop. So that space in front of me is my stopping space. If you take that space and you need to stop, you die. So I'm driving through you. The higher the speed limit is, the bigger that space is going to be in front of me. The faster we're driving, the bigger the space in front of me is going to be. Space was just right for me. I'm like, perfect, I finally have the right spacing. I guess these people don't know they're putting their lives at risk every day.
No.
Have no clue.
Well, it's not just in front of big rigs. They're not even thinking about other vehicles. 4x4s.
This is a really low bridge. A lot of people hit it. 4.4 meters.
Your tail lights have to come on. You're following somebody too close.
Yeah, if you're hitting your brakes consistently over and over and over driving, you're following too close.
There's actually, like, when you learn how to drive in the book and stuff, there's so many seconds you're supposed to leave.
Our car's supposed to be 3 seconds. Big rig at least 5. 5 feels just comfortable to me. I think technical policy is actually 7.
And then there's rules for highway and rain and all that stuff too.
Traffic's not bad, actually. I might be complaining and yammering about the bad traffic and all that, but honestly, it's pretty good. I should just stop and enjoy because it's not a bad drive so far.
Compared to Portland and Seattle?
Even compared to here on a bad day.
Yeah.
That 40-kilometer sign is not for us, it's for the people exiting. I'm hungry. I ate breakfast. Why am I hungry? How did you sleep last night?
Not as good as the night before, but still decent.
I was out like a log and got a full 8 hours.
I think I slept well, but not compared to the night before. The night before, I was like a log. Pretty well. It was quiet where we were, so it
Yeah,
was nice.
I really slept well 2 nights in a row now. Is our dash cam falling off again? I don't know what to do with that.
It almost completely fell off.
Okay, so we'll have to put in a request or something.
I could see the tape
Whoa.
that's fall.
Whoa! Okay, so yeah.
I could see a gap, like it was gonna fall right up.
I put new tape on there, it doesn't have a lot of surface room to stick, so when they replaced the windshield, they tore that mount up. So maybe you'll have to request a new mount or something.
Seems that it's such an angle to me too.
It worked all right with double sticky tape in the summer or in the winter, but in the summer I think the tape gets hot and then it's a little soggy and then it starts coming off. So. Driving by Highway 17, not exiting. So we want exit 44. Hey, CVSE is hanging out over there.
Maybe they had stopped somebody there.
Almost like I knew which lane to be in this whole time. Everybody make the hot dash over to this lane. Almost like you guys didn't realize you guys were turning off here. The wide load, I don't want to go into the right lane because the right lane ends and I'd have to merge twice. Like, let's just avoid merging twice. Pretty awesome, in fact, customer called right now. Actually, it would have been even more awesome if they had called just before that exit, so I didn't have to take this exit. Don't think there's anybody in my blind spot. If there is, they're going to have to drive to the side of me because I don't know they're there.
They're not there.
Jess has a bit better of a viewpoint of that.
I try not to help you too much because I'm not with you all the time.
But you're worried I'm going to forget how to drive if you keep telling me what's inside you?
Yep.
Port Mann Bridge. I think she's a beautiful bridge.
Compared to yesterday's weather, it's pretty nice today.
Yesterday's weather was really nice till the end of the day.
Yeah. We ended up with a snowstorm and then rain.
Yeah, it's a snowstorm on Hope Princeton and then rain down here, so yeah, it's really nice now. 10 degrees Celsius. I don't know if I gave you the weather report at the beginning of the video. You see how these cables go over top of the roadway? That was a problem here. Every single time they get ice rain or snow, it all freezes to those cables. And then as it starts thawing, you got these ice missiles coming down the top of the highway, just destroying cars. Absolutely destroying cars. So they have to close the highway down when those ice missiles start. They didn't consider that in the design of the bridge. There's a couple days every year where this bridge becomes very dangerous. How's the truck stop look from here?
I can see a couple of trucks.
See a couple of trucks in there? Planet Ice, you want to go play some ice hockey?
If I knew how to skate.
Assuming it's an ice rink.
Keep right to United Boulevard South.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the city driving and me complaining about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. No idea where you're going to find us tomorrow, depending on what happens here in the next few hours. We'll go hour by hour and see what happens. I appreciate you yielding there, but I was waiting for this van. Alright, thanks guys for watching. Thanks for supporting us. We are out of here. You guys rock.
Adios.
Go there. That's clear and marked diesel. Just wait for her to finish. Might as well let her finish sweeping.